Extension cord, this is more information about that. Oh, matter of fact, everybody take this. Sign your name, pass it around. Talks about extension cords used with portable electric tools shall be of a 3-wire type prongs on the end. Y'all know how our plugs got the little 3 wires, 3 little sections? So, first of all, a lot of it's going to be information. Some of it's going to be safety, discussion type stuff. And some of it is to make sure that y'all see things like that y'all report it so we can get that damaged electrical plug taken out of here and replaced. Don't want anybody to hurt. Anyway, back to the 3 prongs. If you see the 3 prongs, one's missing or damaged, or if you see one that's black like it's been burnt or something like that, I always report that stuff. That way we can get it out of here. Yeah, you guys always hear me say, what y'all think may be a minor little incident, maybe something bigger for the next person that maybe come behind you. So I always report that stuff so when anybody get hurt or injured on the work site. Splices. You shouldn't have any splices in any of the electrical plugs. What I mean by splice would be a cut or a break in the cable port, any exposed wires, anything like that. Again, make sure you report that stuff. Talks about electrical cords being laid on the floor, which we discussed last week. Again, could possibly a wet environment, you know what's going on throughout the day. So you definitely, when you're finished with a plug or a cord, put it back where you got it from. Now, if it was in the wrong place when you got it, roll it up and put it back in the right place. I will go in more detail when we start our 5S program, which in a nutshell, that's everything. There's a place for everything. So if a extension cord should be wrapped and hung on a hook on the wall, and that's where the storage location is, then when you get done, that's where it needs to go back to. Then again, also if you start seeing things always on the floor, figure out where they go or just ask. It says here, with electricity, we are dealing with something that cannot be seen and is still the most powerful use of power controlled by man. It is useful but can be a very destructive power to both man and material. To just talk about this briefly, those electric shocks or electric flow that goes to the electric cables, they are dangerous, can kill, and in most cases, if you get an electric shock, well, I know Zane, you was here the other day, right?
Yeah.
He said he could actually, anyway, don't worry about that.
I definitely could.
If you have an electric current that's actually flowing through you, it would cause your hand or your arm to actually arc up and hold your hand to that piece of electricity or that object, whether it's a metal pole or whatever. It's hard, it's difficult to actually break away. And most of us aren't strong enough to do that.
Yeah. Your brain is electrical, open and close.
So just be safe. I'll just report. You guys can never report any injuries or potential causes or broken piece of equipment that's caused by else to get hurt. So report. So this last week we realized that on the 2D side we need to order some more of the electrical caps, because we got a few exposed wires, some other things that we need, that we discovered during the meeting last week that needs to be addressed. So
You've already signed this thing.
so again, I always report that stuff.
Where?
Shit,
Oh, yeah.
scratch it out and put your right name on there.
Put a line through it, don't scratch it out.
Let me just put to the first one.
So with the electrical cords, are there any questions, concerns, anything that y'all have seen out there that needs to be addressed in regards to electrical safety? Again, I always be alert and watch out and report any issue that you may see. Next thing is, we have incorporated in our policies now that everybody is to wear the safety glasses, UV light glasses when you're out there working. Mandatory, no matter what you're doing. You gotta wear these out there when you're out on the floor working. So does everybody have a pair of these? You should. So,
Got two.
you got the glasses, right? With the, okay, do you want a pair of the ones with the cover the glasses? Okay, so, again, this is our new standard. We're out there working. It was just too much going back and forth on what application should we wear these safety glasses, so we just best just make a decision when you're out on the floor working, make sure you have your safety and UV glasses on at all times. If you got any questions and concerns and issues, just let me know and then we'll talk about it. You got that? You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
My only concern is that it falls out.
Yep. Fogging is gonna be an issue. And I will try to look and see if we can find something to prevent that as far as a spray or a wipe on the lens. But for me personally, I'd rather have foggy glasses than get something in my eye.
There is a spray that you
Spray,
can buy.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a wax too, like, it's like soap, you just rub it across the
So
screen.
I'll look into that with our safety supply company today and, see what we can come up with. But outside of that, we keep these on, just being safe for everybody. No employee, doesn't have any excuse not to have these on when they're out there working. If you break them, or if you lose them or something, just let me know. We have more than enough. Okay? And that's all I had.
Sweet.
Great.
One thing, we do have an investor tour tomorrow. So we might be doing a little extra cleaning today. Nothing crazy. They're just gonna be doing a walkthrough. Nothing too intense. So probably just do a little extra cleaning. You guys don't have to worry about much, but you know, we'll give them a tour at some point tomorrow. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know.
All right. And the best time of the day is the time when y'all get to go to work. Best time of the day.
I thought it was when we get to leave.
Right. Best time of your day is